Yo, and welcome to the iSpooge daily channel. It's a Saturday and it's absolutely beautiful. Just got done with work and then went to the library to get on the internet a little bit, and I'm here now once again. And yeah, I'm not liking the scene with the curtains in the back. Looks really janky. Boing, boing, boing. It's just on a bungee cord. Some blackout curtains that were like 10 or 20 bucks, I think. They work well. They're a functional part of my life, and they just happen to also work for this stream, I guess. I have no idea what I'm going to talk about. A couple of my videos did numbers. Got my first 1,000 view. That's cool. Mentioned that yesterday. It was the homeless guy ranting about homeless people video. Go figure. I knew it would be a little clickbaity. And then I'm really happy to see the 3 Ladders social class essay reading by the essay by Michael Church is doing numbers today. So that's cool. Yeah, I'm off work for at least the next 2 days, so that'll be nice. I've got about 20 bucks and we'll see what I do with that. I've got enough rice. I'm gonna have to get some more beans. I've got enough seasoning, olive oil, fuel, everything like that. I should just need some cans of beans, so I shouldn't have to keep Taco Bell in the budget, even though I don't know if at least right now, since I've got all the other stuff, the marginal cost of a meal is basically a can of beans and a can of tomato sauce, which is collectively $2.50 for a decent size meal. Gonna have to get tortillas again pretty soon. That's like $3.79 for a decent amount that lasts good 4 or so meals. So yeah, I'm not hurting too much on food. I could probably stock up on a couple gallons of water. That'll be like $3.50 or so. That'll last me a while. I've got to do laundry. That's the big thing that I'm kind of kicking, is that's like $7 or $8 depending on the load. I'd like to just do a nice load. I've been so spread out on how much I wear things. Like, this is my second shirt. For the last 2 weeks, I've been wearing my one other shirt like this, and then I've been wearing one t-shirt to work. And I think someone commented on my hygiene today, which is not good. Pardon the background noise, 1 second. Yeah, so why haven't I been going to the shower even though I just paid the 70 bucks for the gym membership? Because my gas tank has literally been on E. And I've got like maybe a half a gallon in a gas can, and I put in 1 gallon yesterday. Man, I've just been running on fumes, and the gym is probably 5-mile round trip, so it's not huge, but the car with the bike and everything, the extra stuff for the trunk, is probably getting closer to 20 miles per gallon right now, maybe 25. So yeah, and then just between, parking, getting to the library, getting back closer to where I park again to work. I could cut out I can't cut out the car trip to the library, but I could, if I went to Starbucks, cut out the car trip there. See, the menial things that I'm thinking about because resources are so constrained. It's not a waste of time. It's just if you don't have money, you're spending a lot of time figuring out how to make your money stretch. So I really, I'm basically thinking, it'll be the better part of 10 bucks to do laundry, because it's 5 some for a machine, depends what's open, and then the dryer is another few. So I'm just calling it 10 bucks out of the 20 to do laundry. And I really don't want to pay that. I've got the detergent and everything, but until I have more than, I don't want to spend half my money on laundry, basically. Because then, you know, it's like $4 to go to Starbucks, and it would be nice, even though I call it child abuse to go to Starbucks because of the way I just go in. There's no like, hey, welcome in. They never put my name on an order. I always have to ask for a receipt. Like, I always get the same things, but it's like, how can I help you? You know, it's just so, it's like systematically impersonal. And every now and then a new worker will be there and mistakenly like treat me with courtesy and say welcome in and offer me my receipt and everything. But once they know me, it's just systematically like as little effort as possible. You know, like, am I supposed to tip $2 on a $2.65 coffee? Is the $1 tip just the bare minimum, so they're going to give me the bare minimum? Like, come on, I don't want a sugar drink every day. I want a black coffee every day. I'm not ordering it because it's cheap. Like, if I was trying to save money and maximize, I'd load it up with cream. I'm not. I get a black coffee and I tip $1 on it. Like, come on. If that's seen as cheap because it's the lowest option, these people are going to get what's coming to them. I just am friendly, and that my tip formula is price divided by 10 times 2 round up. Coffee fits that with $1. That's over 20% baseline tip everywhere I go. If you're going to give me crap service for that, I only go, like, this is registering bad karma for Starbucks workers who accept that and give me minimum. You know what? Like, I should be tipping 1 cent a lot of times. I should be tipping good or 1 cent. But I don't, because, you know, that is out of fear in a sense, because I wish they would see me as a regular customer, but they don't, and they won't. But I'll just keep tipping them my regular formula, and we'll see what that money buys them. I'm not trying to curse them or curse the money or anything like that. I appreciate the spot to sit, but I hate being treated so poorly. Child abuse treatment. They capture the essence of child abuse perfectly. And it's comfortable in some sense. Is it healthy that it's comfortable? Absolutely not. But, you know, Starbucks is all about the personalization, this and that. They systematically dehumanize me and refuse to treat me well. And I see the new workers treat me well, and then we don't treat that guy well. But I keep going because it fits in the budget and the day schedule like nothing else does. Happy customer? Well, if you don't like it, go somewhere else. That's the point. The library is closed Sunday, Monday, Wednesday. I'm going to spend my last $20 on Starbucks and be happy and feel like I got value. Will I spend the money? That's not saying no, but will I feel like I got a good bargain? Yeah, I can't force anyone to treat me well or have respect for me or anything like that. But it is just appalling, the service I get. If they want to see me as another homeless person, I've been ranting about this for minutes now. I do nothing but good there. That's all I'll say. So, I'm sure someone has an idea, like find an independent coffee shop. Indeed. I usually only go to independent coffee shops, but this going to Starbucks thing, you know, in a bunch of different cities has been a very interesting experience for me. I'm glad I did it, you know. Careful, there's a homeless person feeling joy. better beep those car alarms. No, I don't know if they can see me, but they, once you start doing things like putting up curtains, it starts being weird. So, yeah, I was just kind of talking about like budgeting, time versus money. I know what I was going to talk about when I got on the stream. But yeah, if you don't have money, you pay with time. And that's why I'm always happy to just pay whatever things cost, because like the stuff that I do in the morning at Starbucks is actually my mission work. It's what I feel God is calling me to do. And not having that space in the morning to do it, like coming here to the library, it is, it's going to be getting better conditions in the morning as time goes on, but it is still March. We're coming out of it. It's really spring and summery in the afternoon, but in the morning you still want to wrap up with the wool blanket. Your fingers are cold. The internet actually doesn't even turn on until 8, so as long as I'm prepped, and the sun comes up at probably 7:10, I'm here by like 7:15, 20. I don't want to get here before the sun comes up, and I don't really want to get here before the Wi-Fi turns on, but I can do stuff without the Wi-Fi. It's just now the workers looking at me funny. Like, anytime you're loitering somewhere weird, they know you're homeless. It starts sending weird energy to you. And it just like costs energy to deflect that energy and not absorb it and feel like they see you. I mean, it's like a real thing. They see you a certain way and you feel that way unless you can consciously block out the energy that they're sending to you. You don't want to feel it. So, that's another one. If I go to Starbucks, I'm used to that terrible, poor person treatment. It's a cost I know that I'm going to pay every time I go in, and if I don't, I'm delighted and I even tip more. It's not about the tips, but money is just a tool to facilitate energy transfer. So if they give me normal service, I tip them a lot. If they give me crap service, I tip them normal. We'll see what those blessings do to them. I'm not wishing anything bad on people, but am I ready to process why car alarms trigger me? Not everyone is about me, but I'm definitely conditioned to know that if I'm sitting in a parking lot, there's extra like people passing by me and being like, "Oh, did I hit it? Beep, 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 beep." Like, good Lord. Energy costs. Oh, just don't take it so personal, man. I hear you. You can only process so many of these not taking things personals in a day. I get it, man. I get it. So, this is, like, I don't even know the titles of videos before I post them most of the time. Homeless guy wiles out talking about cost trade-offs between time, money, and energy. That's a good one. Homeless guy wiles out talking about costs. Time, money, energy. Is it too long? Anyway, yeah, so I'm going to go to the park, cook some. I've got chickpeas, tomato sauce, rice, and probably root. The yellow root seasoning. Turmeric. And maybe salt and pepper. It'd be nice to have something sweet like coconut cream for that. That'd be really good. There's only one grocery store on the way that I'm not going to. There's another grocery store by the gym where I'm going tomorrow to take my first shower in like 4 days. Could go tonight, but no, I'd rather just do it fresh in the morning. Maybe go to Starbucks. Maybe pay the extra money and go to another coffee shop where they'll treat me well. There's one that I like to go to where they treat me well still, actually. Cost is a little bit more, but it's a bottomless cup. So I get my refill. I only have to tip once. I might tip well, even. Spend like $5 or $6. But see, that's laundry money, right? So it's like coffee shop, laundry. I'm paid on Wednesday, so then I've got like $8 or $10 left. Get a couple cans of beans. I like to have at least one Starbucks trip in the bank. It'd be nice to get to top off on gas. I put a gallon in yesterday. It'd be nice to just get another gallon. I've got a 2-gallon can. I've dipped in like half of it. You know, it's good to have at least 1 gallon just chilling in your reserve in case you like super duper stall out and just have to put in some more gas. Like, it's just a peace of mind thing. Like, I could just dump in the rest and call it a day. But no, I'd rather spend, just keep the extra, intuitively I'm feeling like there's 0.6 gallons in the can. At least a half a gallon, closer to a gallon would be perfect. Even though it's a 2-gallon can, it's just, that's where my mind is with peace of mind type stuff, insurance type stuff, fail-safe type stuff. I don't usually beg until I'm out. But then there's some very, very baseline level stuff. Now winter's getting out, I'm getting to a point where I could sell my tire chains. Even though I don't day-to-day need my tire chains, if for some reason I had to go over the hill to Reno or something, like, it's just good to have the tire chains with you. So, I mean, that's something I could potentially pawn, if not sell, is the tire chains. It's like, it's going to be so nice to just get that paycheck flowing, get that savings built up again. Because right now, all this spent time and energy is taking away from my creative endeavors. If I can't code, I'm at least uploading the videos, just getting some exposure, getting my name out there, staying relevant, maybe crossing some new problems, getting some new inquiries. Meanwhile, just knowing all that stuff is there and paused. It seems like, it's just, life is in shambles. Like, I just made that video saying, like, the most homeless you'll ever be is your last couple weeks before you start a job. That's really where we are. And thanks so much to the people who have helped out. I know that, in some ways this can feel like I'm just getting on here indirectly begging without directly asking. And I'd say that's not wrong, but it's kind of different. It's kind of like I'm trying to busk and share stuff a little bit, like whatever I can. I'm obviously not scripting or writing or coming up with like show notes and points and things as much as I could. But it's, when I started to the gym, I just showed up every day, 45 minutes, like no other requirements, just show up every day. And so if I can do nothing else better, then at least these videos are doing that. Just show up for 20 minutes, upload it. People don't have to watch it, they can tune out anytime. Now that we got the voice transcription too, like, it's going to be easier to go back and like find collections of episodes, make playlists, edit stuff together into themes. I've kind of like talked about what my vision for the channel is with that in the past, just getting like all these raw videos, and then, as time goes on, you do the edit step and just kind of like use this source content, maybe record bridges, just get some kind of theme to the point where I could pay somebody to be my editor, or, whatever the case may be for that editor's, dedicated editing as part of the process arrangement goes, and just add more value to this greenfield content. So yeah, hitting the 20-minute mark, decent cadence being established this week. Got a little bit of stuff doing numbers, trying some variety. So thanks everybody for your patience and any other contributions, etc., that you've given. I'll get all the names put onto the leaderboard. It's on the Hogomadi brand page in the description down below. So thanks a lot. Bye.